Hey Aurora, so it's movie night again.
Great, so what are we watching?
What about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Well, the first one was pretty great, but I'm gonna need a rundown. Send it to me.
So Harry's at the Dursleys' house, and they're having a dinner party for one of Vernon's clients at work.
Got it.
So Harry's upstairs in his room, being quiet as if he doesn't exist.
You mean he doesn't live in the cupboard anymore?
Nope, he took Dudley's second bedroom.
Wow. So they're treating him much better, I guess.
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
Well, it's actually because the Dursleys are worried of what the Wizarding world is gonna do if they mistreat Harry too much.
Oh, gotcha. So they are treating him better.
Yeah, in ways, but Harry goes to his room and he meets a house elf.
What's a house elf?
They're magical creatures, and many of their race is enslaved in the Wizarding world by magical families.
What? Muggles stopped slavery and the magical community still has it? Seems like Muggles are the more advanced society.
Yeah, anyway, so Dobby,
Oh, that's one of the seven dwarves.
no, Dobby with a B, not a P.
Oh, my bad.
Right. Anyway, Dobby tells Harry that he can't go back to Hogwarts school this year.
Oh, I'm sure Harry didn't like that.
No, especially after Harry sees that Dobby has been taking the letters that his friends have written and making sure that Harry does not get them.
Oh, a sneaky little slave. I mean, elf.
Right, so Harry gets mad and chases Dobby all around the room, making a bunch of noise.
Oh no. He's gonna disrupt the dinner party.
Yeah, Dobby even goes downstairs to the party and delivers a cake to the client's wife.
Well, that's nice.
Not really. It kind of offended the client's wife.
Huh, must be a couple of health nuts with a made-up allergy to sugar or something.
Right. So anyway, Vernon puts bars on Harry's windows.
So much for being scared of mistreating Harry.
Yeah, that's a good point. So anyway, Ron and his brothers come by in a flying car, and they use it to pull the bars off of Harry's windows.
Well, that's gonna wake everyone up.
It sure does, but Harry gets away, and Vernon gets to find out how soft his flower bed is.
Oh, good. Wait, what?
So then Harry learns how to use flu powder.
So why would he snort a drug that gives him the flu?
No. Flu powder is a thing that lets you travel from fireplace to fireplace in the magical world.
Oh no.
What?
Well, the ramifications of that are, well, burning in my mind.
Like what?
So what happens when you travel to a fireplace in use? Wouldn't you burn?
Well, I don't think they use their fireplaces in the magic world.
So, you make this travel network that completely takes away a form of warmth for your home. Seems counterproductive to such an advanced society.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like having a new fad for astronomers where they have a house without a ceiling. But then you just get rained on when the weather's bad.
yeah, so it messes up, and Harry ends up in a bad part of town, but it just so happens Hagrid is there.
So then what?
Well, Hagrid brings him back to Diagon Alley, and he reunites with the Weasleys.
Oh, they must have been looking everywhere for him.
No. Mrs. Weasley was actually swooning over this celebrity who's there doing book signings.
Oh, I guess Arthur isn't really a trophy husband.
No, not really. But anyway, Draco and his father are there as well.
Oh, finally a parental figure to put Draco in his place.
Oh no. His dad is just as much of a jerk as he is. He actually starts hating on the Weasley families for being poor.
Wait, what?
Well, he's being a bully.
No, that doesn't make sense. Why would any family be richer or poorer than another? Can't you just use a duplication charm to make more money?
Well, it's not really said in the movies, but it is against the law to duplicate money.
But can't you duplicate materials and goods and other things to just sell those and make as much money as you want?
Well, look, there's a whole economic wormhole here that we're going to get into, and we're never going to get the answers. So can we just move on from this?
Okay, moving on like a bad first date.
Cool. So anyway, the famous wizarding guy that's there signing books is named Gilderoy Lockhart.
So what's his story?
Well, he actually ends up being the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher this year at Hogwarts.
Oh, a celebrity teacher. Pretty cool.
Yeah, but he's just the worst.
Oh, really?
Yeah, later during a Quidditch match, Harry gets a broken arm.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but Harry can actually hold himself up for a while on a broken arm, so that is pretty impressive.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. So anyway, Gilderoy comes over to fix it, and he actually casts a spell and removes all of the bone in Harry's arm.
Wow. That's a new definition for a noodle arm.
Yeah, so anyway, back to getting to Hogwarts, and Harry is actually not able to get through the portal, and neither is Ron.
Oh, well, I guess they just have to wait for Ron's parents to come out.
Oh, well, they just assume that Ron's parents can't get back either.
Well, at least they can send Hedwig to write a letter to the school letting them know what's happening.
Well, maybe the school wouldn't believe them, like, saying a three-headed dog ate their homework or something.
But if Ron's parents can't get through, then his parents would have to go to Hogwarts as well. So they would let the teachers know what's happening.
Well, I guess. But they decide to go outside and get into the flying car they used to get to the platform and try to fly it back to Hogwarts.
Wait, they all couldn't fit in that car. There's like 20 Weasley kids after all. And even if it was just Jenny, Molly, Arthur, they wouldn't fit.
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
So anyway, they fly the car to the school and they're seen by, some muggles as they're flying through London.
Uh-oh. Gonna be in trouble for that.
Nah. It gets completely overlooked by Professor McGonagall.
Oh. So what's the problem in this film?
So one of the founders in the school is actually supposed to have a chamber of secrets, and there's supposed to be a monster inside of it.
Well, what kind of monster?
It's like a strand of Medusa's hair with an enlargement charm.
So a big snake.
Not just a big snake, a basilisk.
Oh, sounds intense.
Oh yeah, tell that three-headed puppy to move on out of here and make way for the basilisk.
So how'd they get in the chamber?
Well, people keep getting petrified by the basilisk. You have Mrs. Norris.
Sold. I'm totally watching to see that cat get its comeuppance.
Well, petrified, not dead. So she basically turns to stone without the stone part.
Oh, good enough.
Yeah, so anyway, Mrs. Norris, two other students, Hermione, there's a ghost.
Wow, that's a lot. Why don't they send the kids home since people are being eaten?
Eaten?
Yeah, once its prey is helpless, it's been locked up for 50 years, it would be hungry.
Oh, no. It doesn't eat them.
Why not?
Well, we do see that when they're petrified, all the victims become stiff. So maybe this is a basilisk that prefers soft tacos as opposed to hard tacos. Doesn't want those crunchy bones or crunchy skin in his teeth. I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Anyway, instead of sending the students home, to make sure it's safe, they see if Lockhart is willing to go and find the Chamber of Secrets and kill the basilisk.
Oh, really?
Well, the reason he's a celebrity is because he's done all these great wizarding things, and he continues to say that he has known for a long time where the Chamber of Secrets is.
Does he?
Oh no, not at all.
So how'd they get there?
Well, Harry hears something in the walls of the school saying kill, over and over. And he also sees these spiders, leaving the school, going into the forest.
What's that got to do with finding the chamber?
Well, so when Hermione finally got petrified, Harry and Ron found a page from a book in her hand that gave them some information.
A clue?
A clue. So anyway, they realize that they are up against a basilisk, and Hermione also includes the words pipes or plumbing in the note as well.
Ooh, it's using the plumbing.
It sure is. And we also get to see the Polyjuice Potion.
Sounds cool. What does it do?
Well, it transforms you into someone or something else, and they make it in the girls' bathroom, but they have to pick one that nobody ever goes in so they can do it in secrecy.
Why don't they go in there?
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle?
Oh yeah, she's a student who died in the bathroom years ago, and so nobody ever wants to use that bathroom in school.
Yeah, a peeping ghost is super creepy. So, who'd they turn into?
Well, Ron and Hermione turn into these two Slytherin students, and then Hermione ends up being, well, a furry.
A what?
Oh, it's all the rage nowadays. These kids decide to identify as an animal, and in the case of Hermione, it's a cat, and so she ends up looking like a cat.
Oh, gross. This just takes away from the pride of being a truly cute and adorable animal like myself. Do you think I should start a movement against these furries?
Nah, I'm sure it won't last.
If you say so. So how'd they find the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets?
Yeah, so they realized that Myrtle must have died from the basilisk, and so they went to the bathroom, and they actually found a sink in that bathroom that unlocks the Chamber of Secrets.
Gotcha.
So they take Gilderoy down to the chamber with them, and he reveals how he didn't do all these things in his books, and he wiped other wizards' minds, and he would be doing the same thing to Harry and Ron, and saying that he unfortunately wouldn't be able to save Ginny, and, that was it.
Wait, so did he really think no one would want to see the chamber?
Well, you got a point.
I mean, the family wouldn't want to go back and get Jenny's body back for the funeral?
I guess. Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Really bad hire by Dumbledore.
Well, kind of. But we actually find out in the book that Dumbledore hired him on purpose so that he could show that he was a sham.
What the heck, Dumbledore? You don't close down the school when kids are getting petrified. And you hire a fraud teacher. You really didn't care about those kids, did you?
Well, we did a whole video on that before, remember? But Lockhart's spell backfires, and Harry goes into the chamber where Tom appears.
Who's that?
Voldemort, before he...
Lost his nose?
No, well, yes, but I was going to say before he changed his name.
Oh, gotcha.
So the journal was given to Ron's sister unknowingly, and the basilisk appears.
Oh no, gonna be hard to kill a basilisk.
No, it's so simple it's annoying.
Oh, really?
Yep. He stabs it through the head with a sword.
Wait, where the heck did he get a sword?
Oh, well, the sword came from the sorting hat.
How the heck did he get a sorting hat?
Well, Fox came down and gave it to him.
A fox? What? Who's Fox? I'm so confused.
No. Dumbledore has a phoenix named Fox, and it came down to help Harry.
So the hat's like a Mary Poppins bag?
I guess so. But anyway, he uses the sword to stab the basilisk, and then he uses the fang from the basilisk to stab the journal multiple times.
Wow, a lot of stabbing. Might as well call the movie The Chamber of Stabbings.
Yeah. So anyway, the journal is destroyed.
So, is that it?
Well, Harry does help free Dobby from slavery, so there is that.
Oh, did he use some wizard legal loophole or something?
Well, yeah, kinda.
Oh, I'm sure Lucius was mad about that.
Yeah, he did try to argue, but they put a sock in that argument for sure.
Cool. Free Dobby.
Yeah. So anyway, wanna watch?
Sure thing, let's do this.
Thank you everybody for tuning in to Brush Pause today and watching this silly video of me and my papa. We really appreciate it, and if you guys could like or subscribe to the channel, it would help a little dachshund like me get more treats in my diet. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Christ is King, and we'll see you in the next video.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! Lost me, my servant! Put a sock in it!
Good girl. So Harry's at the Dudley. Pretty good feet without not just abyss. Look, hey, look.